until
It's the light is
You got it. Meeting to order, and as we conduct our business, let's be mindful of our mission statement, which is improving lives by supporting choices of people through community partnerships and quality services. Can we have roll call, please?
Amy Bean,
Faculties, yes.
Hannah Robinson,
Here.
William Sherman, Dan Riddle,
Here.
Brady Garrett,
Here.
Bailey Butler,
Here.
Katie Cuba.
Yeah.
And just a reminder that we are live and being recorded at this time, so Hunter, once again, remember. Do we have any guests? Does it look like it? You're a usual.
I mean, I'm sure there's something, but yeah.
You're one of us. So I assume there are no public comments to go on first. Approval of minutes from our February 12th meeting. Those were again, copies right in front of us. So hopefully everybody's had a chance to go through those. Any comments or additions or corrections to those minutes? We have a motion to approve them.
Motion.
Katie?
Second.
And David seconds. Any other discussion? All in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign. Motion passed. Also, the financials. Once again, we have those emailed there in front of us. Any questions or concerns on the financials? Okay, let's go. We need a motion to approve.
I'll make a motion.
Hunter?
I'll second.
Great. Any other comments or concerns? All in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign. Motion passed. Secretary report.
All right, let's see. Super.
Secretary.
Okay.
Superintendent.
Not a problem at all. Let's see, I have not been busy since the last meeting, so I've been kind of slow more TV. Just kidding. This report here, my usual Kiwanis meetings, in addition to having a statement day. I'm sure you guys probably saw that on Facebook, but that was a pretty good event. Let's see, Mary Saunders was so caught. I don't know if you guys are familiar with her or not, but she works in our field through SoCal. She had her retirement party with that. Went to an OECD Child and Transition Services webinar and attended a county board levies webinar. Did you guys enjoy that as well?
Could not take long.
Oh, gosh, okay, all right. But it was very exciting. I can get you the handouts from it.
Okay, that would be great.
The DD Award Month, the DD Month Award nomination selection and planning for our award ceremony. Statewide Medicaid managers meeting via Zoom. I did several interviews last week. I did one in Jackson, Main Street TV, and then was able to get on the radio there as well. And then was on with Dan Ramey and Rick and Marvin Jones, even though it was for Kiwanis, it's still Kiwanis and that DD Filler very closely historically have worked well together. It was neat that Marvin Jones was over Goodwill. I had Rick Mary out there with me too, who was also working here to do that interview with Dan Ramey. Let's see, did advocacy day at the State House, and I know I said it before, but I feel like I just can't say how wonderfully that you did too many times. So I mean, it was just, you did great.
Thank you.
And I don't know how many people put in to actually be able to do that. I was thinking we were going to go up and hear from 50 individuals receiving services in this field in the state, but no, we had a parent.
Yeah, a parent and then another girl telling her story about how she's gonna get her license and all the things.
Yeah. And then we had here.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Let's see, of course, we had our baby art show. Be sure that before you leave, you check out all of the art. Even though Dan happened to steal the piece that Andrea said on the radio that she wanted, which is that blue heart right there. It's very, very
Raise
pretty.
is slow.
Victoria Birch is one of the individuals we serve and a very active athlete as well, is also a wonderful artist. So she's gotten a lot of work here, but she's just great. Radio interview with Lori Graves. We did the DD awareness walk, then a party at Eagles. We had an incident that happened at that party, so I just kind of like to say I was very, very impressed with how my staff handled it. It was a slight medical emergency, and I was just very, very proud of how staff handled that situation at the time. It all worked out, but it was just one of those things that happens that you don't expect it to happen, and staff they just make you proud of work with people that respond so great like that. Let's see, I did Bowl for Kids Day, had a Project Life team meetings that's coming along very well. They're coming in the first week of June to train our people, and so that's pretty exciting. Let's see, and I stopped by today to Bowl-a-thon that Business Professionals of America is over there. BPA's up with all of the local schools where they're bowling to help support Special Olympics. So I was there, and then of course we had some pretty awesome athletes like Dion there, yeah, that got introduced to all the schools. So that was kind of neat. And then of course I had our management team meeting, so
Good deal. Thank you. Labor building update, sure.
Yeah, the renovation is moving along nicely. It's on schedule. They've painted a lot of the walls and doors in the basement offices. A lot of acoustic wall panels are up. Jamie's been installing some replacement lighting in the commons area in the basement, so he's got space. They're on schedule, so we're looking at another 5 or 6 weeks. Nice.
exciting. And of course, we're gonna have a meeting there too, so everybody will be sure.
That'd be nice. Any other old business? Okay, we'll move on to new business, Pioneer School calendar.
So at the last meeting, we approved the calendar for early intervention and calendar for regular staff. This year was a little bit different the way the fair is that correct? Is that what it is? The fair falls at a different time this year. And we have this, I'll let you explain that. Can you explain the controversy with the school calendar?
So the controversy was having a number of days staff work. It's 194 typically, but because it was an odd start, because the 17th is in the middle of a pay period, so they would have 1 week, their pay period from this year, and then the next week in that same pay period would be their next, like their cost of living raise, many raises or requirements would be, and that would be really hard for the auditors to kind of manage all of that in one pay period. So we gave the staff the option to either work the 17th, we did the 17th at their current rate, and then their cost of living and all that would start on the 24th, or not work the 17th, just have those days off and not get paid for those days. And they chose to start the 17th, so they'll get their current pay on the 17th, and then their new rate would be starting on the 24th. And that's lining up with what a lot of other districts, we've gotten a lot of calendars since last board meeting. That's what a lot of the other school districts are doing too, so it lines up nicely with what they're doing, so.
So yeah, we're just coming to you today to try to get this schedule approved.
And if needed, there is a copy of the calendar package again. Any questions or anything else for Amy or Tina on the calendar?
That was the only thing unusual about that calendar.
Okay, we have a motion to approve.
I'll make a motion.
Amy?
All second.
seconds. Any other comments or concerns? All in favor, signify by saying aye. All opposed, same sign. Motion passed. I can swim camp. Hear from our
I don't
swimmers.
have to stand, I don't know why though, but I do.